the impact of childhood neglect and the repetition compulsion that it creates. So let me remind you, Sigmund Freud, known as the father of psychology, although this stuff is ancient and it goes into shamanic traditions and mystery schools from all over the world, said that what we don't remember, we are doomed to repeat. And that is what I consider mental slavery, or us being stuck as the human race in the matrix. Trauma-based mind control. It's all connected. So, childhood neglect. How does it keep us in a repetition compulsion? And how does it keep us in mental slavery? I've been studying all these healing traditions from around the world, and so I have the gift of being able to kind of just take a peek at my client's energy and seeing what's there. And I think that this program will help a lot of people to identify. And it's like once the lights turn on, you get that insight and you get that little bit of freedom. It's like, oh, duh, like that's so obvious. So this stuff isn't even brain rocket science, you guys. We're just kind of kept so busy that we don't get a chance to identify it, and we don't understand the strong impact it has in. So if we're neglected as children, one of the ways that may show up in our adulthood life is feeling stuck. How many as children felt stuck in their family of origin, and you're stuck because you want something better, right? If you're neglected and you're like, this is all that there is to life, there's a stuckness. You're not big enough to get out and do what you want. So that's part of the pattern. The next part of the pattern is being overwhelmed and confused about what to do. So here you are, this cute little kid, right? And you have these parents and you can't go to them for help and support. And maybe they're mentally ill or workaholics or whatever their mental slavery programs are, they're not available for you. So you're overwhelmed. I have these needs. I'm a little kid. I don't know how to self-regulate. I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to get out of this. I'm not big and strong enough to get out of this house. So it creates a feeling of overwhelm. It also creates a feeling of confusion. Right? Which way do I go? How do I get my needs met? Maybe that's where acting out comes from for a lot of these kids, because it's the only way to get any attention. And that's where the bad attention is better than no attention comes in. Right? So it's a Chinese finger trap, all because the ancestors ahead of us didn't know how to heal themselves. So listen to that pattern again. If you're confused, if you feel stuck in life, and if you are overwhelmed with options and an analysis paralysis of how to get out, that may be your inner child that needs attention. That is a repetition compulsion, and until you heal that inner child, your life is going to keep mirroring back to you that same unhealed part. If you are a healer, I am happy to help you learn how to increase your intuition so that you can see the root cause for your clients, because that's huge, right? If they can't see it themselves and they come to you for a healing and they're like, I feel stuck, sometimes if you look at the stuckness, it's not enough. So you have to be able to see the root cause of these programs. Then, of course, right, if you're not in a good marriage, if the man's not maybe meeting your needs and kind of in that divine masculine, well, if your dad wasn't meeting your needs, there you are again. It's obvious stuff. You got to take time to heal it. Insight sometimes isn't always enough. You have to know how to reprogram the unconscious mind, stories, images, and repetition. I teach all of that stuff in my training. I do it all with people. I get the pattern, the energetic pattern. It creates an energy out of your body so that you can go live a completely free life the way that you want.